Hello and welcome back to our Operation England series here. We are in the Euros and, well, you know, we're travelling pretty well there. The 4 games played, 3 wins. We've simulated a couple of those. But today we will be taking on Portugal. That will be straight up. We'll push through and maybe play some more of these Euro games. I'm not sure how long this episode will be. We're just going to concentrate fully on the Euros in this one. Obviously, we've got Aston Villa, who we're controlling here in the Premier League, but we're just simulating all those games, just training up and building up the English talent. They're 11 games in, sitting in 7th, not doing too badly. But the Euros, we're deeply entrenched. Let's get into the action here against Portugal and see if we can push through to the knockout rounds of the Euros after already taking a World Cup in our first crack. And this career mode is coming along nicely. You guys seem to be enjoying it. We've been getting, 1,500 to 2,000 views an episode. So thank you very much for your support on this one. Just, a little bit of fun. Probably a little bit less production than I would normally put in my series. But just something to get us here through to FIFA 18, which is not too far away. Let's get into this one. Taking on Portugal. Alright, here we go. European qualifiers. We're back at Wembley, and it's England hosting Portugal in this European qualifier. And Portugal having the run of the mill here. They are top of the group. I don't think they've lost a game yet, but hopefully we can turn that around today. England in some pretty decent form themselves. So first versus second in the group. And, well, they haven't lost a game. Maybe we can turn that around today. Now, I made some comments about sitting here waiting for 10 fucking minutes to see the player lineup, so we're just going to skip through this, hit pause, and see who's in this Portugal team. Let's go. Alright, so here is the Portugal side. I've just gone on ratings. They do have Cristiano Ronaldo out there playing 4 at the back. Pereira is there in the midfield. Silva up front. A silver on the right. A couple of silvers in this team. Okay, so there you go. Now you've seen the lineup. Here is the English lineup that we're rolling out with. Butland between the sticks, Harry Kane up front, Chamberlain on the left. Jordan Henderson has been in some pretty good form for us as well. So let's get into the game. Henderson, it's the run. Oxlade-Chamberlain darts inside nicely. Pushes on forward here, the Ox. Slips this one off for Sterling. Sterling gets it forward. Oxlade-Chamberlain's kept the run going. He takes the strike. Lopez with the save. Dele Alli. Harry Kane. Great pass back on. Here's Dele Alli in the box. Oh, picked off by Ronaldo. Here's Lallana. Slips one forward. Wants the run here from Sterling. He's got some pace. Works his way out wide. He's going to have to cut back. Can he get across into the box? Here it is. Back corner. That is poor from Sterling. Oh, Klein just fucking does Ronaldo in like a dinner. Pushes off for Sterling. Sterling off for Dele Alli. Needs the run here, gets one forward. Oxlade-Chamberlain works his way into the box. Still goes the Ox. Can he keep the ball in? He can. Passes this one back off. Here's Shaw. Can he get a cross in? Here it is. Harry Kane. Oh, Harry did get a strike away, but Lopez with the save. Slips through nicely. Feeds this one forward for Dele Alli. He does get a challenge in on this one. Dele Alli breaks through nicely. Here comes the cross. It's over the back. He's found Sterling. Oh, Sterling. Oxlade-Chamberlain takes his man on, takes the strike, works Lopez, a corner for England. Starting to work their way into the match now. We've got the corner. Henderson will deliver this one in. No one really there. Lopez with an easy catch, uncontested. Well, there's the whistle for half-time. We've defended well. We've got forward and created a few opportunities, but it is 0-0 here at Wembley. Back to Lallana, quickly off to Dele Alli, to Kane, to Henderson. Slips it forward, back again here for Harry Kane. Harry Kane strikes. Probably didn't have the opportunity he wanted to shoot, but he took it anyway. And this is out. Oh, Sterling does get the steal, and he takes away here with some pace. Raheem Sterling works his way down the wing. Can he create something here? Cuts back in through the middle nicely. Passes it. Oh, that is a fucking Sterling. The kid can't pass. By Chamberlain. Henderson. Through the middle. Harry Kane! Oh, Lopez, good save. 59 minutes gone here. It's still deadlocked at 0-0, but England with a corner. Henderson to drill in. He whips it in. Lallana got up, but it's too high again. There's Barkley. He's just checked in. To Henderson. He gets picked off. Shaw tried to get in there with a challenge, but we're caught out at the back here now. That's Silva. Feeds it off. There's the goal. Portugal get us on a counter there, and they take the lead 1-0 after 65 minutes. Oh, some good play, some good passing skill there from Portugal. They find the opening they wanted, and they put it past Butler, and it's 1-0 to Portugal here at Wembley. Corner for England, here we go. Jordan Henderson into the box. Stones has put it wide. Take the run on here, Barkley. Still going, using his strength. Oh, and then just drilled. We'll get a free kick here. 81 minutes gone. Come on, England. Get back into this game. We've been the dominant side, but it is Portugal with the lead. Oxlade-Chamberlain to deliver. It's going to come back out to the Ox. Shaw. Wilshere. Ross Barkley. Barkley slips it back. Oh, Klein came flying through, and he's missed as well. Well, there's the whistle. It's a 1-0 loss to Portugal, and they stay top of the table. We were stronger on the day, but it was Portugal getting the goal. 1-0. Well, 11 shots to 5. We tackled harder, we played harder, but we just could not find that goal today. And it is Portugal with a 1-0 victory. Well, England versus Slovenia, it is second versus third. Only 1 point between them, so Slovenia could knock us out of the top two going through here at this stage. We're going to see this one run out here. They took the lead early after 4 minutes. England need to get back into the game. There is a goal from Sterling to make it 1-1. A draw will be enough for us to keep our second position. No substitutions at all from England. We play out the 90 minutes for a 1-1 draw. All right, 1st of December, time to sign up some young lads so we can send them out on short loan spells. So Lucas Bruyn, we will offer a contract. Daniel de Graaf will also get a contract. Axelos, well, he's dropped down to an 81. No, sorry, Greece, he's gone. Archie Bailey, we will leave in the academy. Lars Mulder will stay there. Edwin Dehaan, well, he's dropped his potential as well, but we'll leave him in the academy for now. Lundgren will definitely get a contract, even though he's got no face. Dave Graham, the Scotsman, will get a contract. He may not sign, but we'll have to wait and see there. Argos Mikos, yep, we'll offer him a contract. And the left back, Peter Bailey, will leave in the academy for now. All right, we are in Egypt. This is the second month of scouting, and you know, there's some definite talent floating around here for Egypt. This kid looks very good at 5'9", Nasser Abusa. So we'll leave all these lads here for the third month, and that's what we're going to do now, is we're going to make all of our signings in the third month. I'll just go through and clear out the junk that there's no point in having a look at, show you what talent's floating around, and then we'll push on just to, you know, otherwise these reports are just going to go on forever, and you're probably going to get bored sitting there. Right, we are here in Canada, and there's definite talent floating around here for the Canadians. Dennis Gautier looks very good at 475 grand evaluation. So yeah, some lads to keep an eye on. We'll have a sign up for them next month. Right, and England, well, we've been a little bit bare this month, but we are looking for some forwards. So Harrison Murphy could be in contention. We'll have to wait and see how they turn out next month. All right, so this is our final scout report from Egypt before we move on. So let's have a look here. Shenouda looks all right at 190. We're only going to sign up the best talent though. Abusia will get a contract, that's for sure. Shenouda looks all right. 240 winger. Sayed. Abbas we will sign up for them. El Hindi, 70 grand. All right, let's just make. Yeah, Shenouda. They need a striker, so that's 4. We'll sign him in. Nasir Abubakar and the other lads, well, unfortunately, even though they've got a high rating, I'm going to let them slide because we need to save some spots in our youth academy for the other reports. Right, there's 4 lads here from Canada that we'll be bringing in. Frank Fraser, 44 to 54, 77 to 94. Dennis Gautier, 475 is a decent evaluation. 110 for Gautier. And Jordan Birds looks good as well, 220, sign him in. All right, 3 Englishmen will be coming in. We've got Harrison Murphy, 68 to 88. Only 110, but he could be a striker. We need some more forwards at the club anyway. Elliot Phillips looks pretty good, 70 to 94, 110. And also Will Davis, 49 to 67, 69 to 93, 6'2" goalkeeper that we will keep an eye on, 220 evaluation. Right, time to send our scouts out again. We still need big defenders here for England, so I'm going to go physically strong again here in England. We really need some big talent. Come on. Okay, now I've been checking through the comments. Don't you even worry about that. I read every comment. You write something down below in that comment section, I do read it. So let's have a look here. We're going to send this scout here off to Turkey. Someone made a request to go to Turkey, so we'll head down to Turkey for 3 months. And the Finnish scout, I did see a request to go to Mexico. All right, done. Transfer offer for Richie Delat. He doesn't want to sign a contract. I know it is very, very cheap, but he is going to leave on a free anyway at the end of the season, so he can go to Sunderland for $9.50. Don't even care. We've got better right backs at the club now. He's 30. That's not bad business. Transfer offer here from Burnley for James Chester. He's not getting any game time either, so we'll send him on his way. All right, we're going to make our first signing of the January window. We're picking up Tammy Abraham from Chelsea. He's on massive wages, 81 grand. It's only costing us 10 million. But with Rashford out, Sri Lanka is only striker at the club at the moment. We need some backup. This kid's young enough. We should be able to train him up. He could be something bright for the future for England. We just don't know. But we'll sign him over to Aston Villa. Some good backup there. And hopefully he can make a difference here to help out Aston Villa's chances in the Premier League. When you loan for Liam Morris, no problem. All right, Bolton have come in with $1 million for Anton Huber. I think he's the Austrian centre midfielder with the potential to be special. We are going to accept that, send him on his way, and hopefully he can grow into a superior Austrian in the future. All right, so the transfer window is done. We've sent Lee off to Bristol City on a short loan just to give him some game time. He was, having a little bit of a cry about not getting any games. We sold Delat for $9.50. We sold Chester off to Burnley for $2.8. We brought in Abraham for $10 million. Huber went to Bolton for $1 million. We better add him to our shortlist. Yep, okay. Rose has gone on a loan to Bradford City, the English left winger. Morris to Bolton on loan, the right back. And Jedinak, well, his contract was up. We didn't get any offers for him. He's decided to just join Charlton Athletic at 34 years of age. So not a lot of action there in January, but we can push on now. The second stage of the European qualifications comes up in about March or April, so we'll push through to then. We'll play a couple of those games and we'll wrap this one up. Right, the first report is back from Mexico. Only one player to keep an eye on here is Zacharias Arnaiz. 49 to 65, 71 to 94. The youth squad is full at the moment, so we will address that before the 3 months are up, unless there's some real big talent that comes through that we really need to get into our youth academy. Right, we are here in Turkey for the first report, and 3 players that we're going to keep an eye on. And, well, 3 months, that's a lot of time. Before we have to sign them up. Hopefully some other clubs do come in and pick up these players, because then they're in the system, and that's what we're trying to achieve here. And there are 2 players in England to keep an eye on. Oscar Shaw, 66 to 90, and Tyler Mason, 69 to 93. Alright, it's a youth squad monthly report now. We probably need to clear some players out and sign some players up here. Elliot Phillips, 70 to 88, we are going to release. Bilal Abbas is a 60 overall, 75 to 93, so we'll offer him a contract. Anyone that's non-English will try and get into the squad, so we have the chance to loan them out in the next season or sell them off. Shinoda, we will also offer a contract. Nasir Abusir definitely will be getting a contract. George Gautier, the Canadian striker, 54 overall at the moment, 77 to 91, will offer a contract. Dennis Gautier will also get a contract. 575 evaluation. Now, Archie Bailey is an Englishman, 59 overall, 86 to 92. We'll leave him in the academy. Lars Mulder will be getting a contract. Edwin Dehaan. Now, he's dropped right off the perch, only 77 to 83. A high evaluation at 15. We'll hold on to him because we might be able to make some money out of him, but we'll release him if we need to. Harrison Murphy, 77 to 91. Nasir Abubakar, 77 to 80. Oh, 71 to 87. He's only a 50 overall. So we probably won't even be able to sell him, but we'll get him in and we can at least release him. And Gamal Shinauda, the Egyptian striker, well, we might end up releasing him as well. Frank Fraser, the Canadian, is only 15. Peter Bailey, left back from England, 90 to 94 potential, 61 overall. Will Davis, the goalkeeper, 70 to 86, probably not the best. Jordan Burns, 15 overall, Canadian, 76 to 94. And that's our full youth academy at this stage. All right, we're back in Mexico, and Zacharias Arnaiz is still looking pretty decent. And we also have Mateo Caraval at 70 grand. We'll keep an eye on him, and in the next month we will sign up some of these players. All right, we're in Turkey. There's a lot of talent floating around, so some signings to be had in the next report. And back in England, we have 4 players we're keeping an eye on. Some talent floating around, but nothing worth signing up straight away. Right, back into the European qualification games, and Harry Kane not available, injured for 2 months, but Rashford is back from injury, so he will be the starting striker here for England. But it is Austria taking the lead after 23 minutes, and they beat us 2-1. All right, here we go. Let's get into some gameplay. We're going to take on Portugal again. They had got the wood over us in the first game of these qualifications. They beat us 1-0, so we're looking for redemption here. Some changes to the lineup, of course, since the last time we played them. Rashford will start with Harry Kane on the sidelines with a big injury. Pickford is now the starting goalkeeper, and we've slipped back to third. Slovenia having a decent campaign, but a win here should see us back up into second place at least. So England not travelling the best. To turn things around in this European campaign. But the question will be, where will the goals come from? I mean, Harry Kane has been an out-and-out star striker for us, definitely when we've been in control, but Rashford probably provides a little bit extra pace. We'll just have to wait and see. Let's get out here. Let's have a quick look at the lineups. Right, so England will line up like this. Rashford up front, Chamberlain on the left, Sterling on the right, and Ali in the middle. Henderson takes the captain's armband in the central defensive position. James Ward-Prowse comes in for his first start here for England. We've got Shaw, Smalling, Jones, and Walker across the back. Pickford between the sticks. Taking a look at the Portuguese side, and Ronaldo's there on the left. Pretty much the same team that they put out on against us in the first game of the qualifiers. So let's see if we can get one back and beat them in this game. So it's in Marcus Rashford. Turns his man. Marcus Rashford works Lopez inside 2 minutes. England getting their first shot on deck. And we've got the corner. Henderson to deliver. Whips it up and whips it high. Jones gets a piece of it, but that's over the top. Taking the game on. Slips this one forward. Dele Alli. Can he finish? No. Good save from Lopez. Throw in for England. Corner for England. Henderson to deliver. Whips it up, whips it high. Walker got a touch on it. Lopez is there again. So England have started off well. Some good intent, but some good saves there so far from the keeper. Well, here's Portugal. Pushes forward. There's the strike, and it's put wide. 30 yards out. Henderson. Oh, he's done it again! Jordan Henderson, you beautiful man. 1-0 England. This man can take a fucking free kick. Don't you worry about that one. He has whipped that around the wall and hit the top right, biscuits. Thank you very much for coming. 1-0 to England. Cracking free kick again from Jordan Henderson. Takes the captain's armband, leads from the front, shows them how it's done. It's 1-0 England. It's another corner for England. Henderson whips this one in. Smalling! Oh, yes, there it is. 2-0 England. Chris Smalling finally finds the back of the net with the header. And the set piece finally works here for England. So 2 goals from set pieces now. A free kick from Henderson. Smalling knocks that one in from the corner. And it's 2-0 England. And we're getting redemption here against Portugal. Ali. Rashford. Turns his man, takes the strike. Oh, and he's put it wide, Marcus Rashford. Been on the sidelines for such a long time. And that aim is just a little bit off. Well, there's the whistle for half-time. 2-0 in favour of England. Oh, Rashford. Oh, save Lopez. Well, it's another corner here for England. We are completely dominating this game. And Dele Alli gets up and misses out. Plays it forward. Jesse Lingard works his way into the box. Cuts back in on it. Feeds it forward. Rashford! Oh, he's missed again. Well, there's the whistle. A 2-0 victory for England. We'll take that. And hopefully that's put us back into second place. Well, a solid performance there from England. 14 shots, 8 on target to only 2 shots for Portugal, which came in the final 5 or 6 minutes. And, well, we did the job early. Jordan Henderson there with a 9.4 man of the match performance. Well, England seem to be happy with what we're doing, so they've extended our contract. All right, final scout report from Mexico. These three lads will be getting a contract into our academy. Zacharias Arnaez at 130 grand, Ramiro Vera at 80 grand, and Osvaldo Gallardo at 275. All right, we are here in Turkey. There are 4 players to be signed in. I'm not even going to try and pronounce half of these names, but 74 to 92, 110 grand. 475 is a very decent evaluation for this Turkish goalkeeper. And 170 grand here for a 79 to 94. Looks like a centre midfielder. And it looks like this could be a central defender, possibly. 67 to 93. We'll sign him in as well. All right, 3 Englishmen to sign in. Oliver Collins, only 110 grand. Taylor Allen's at only 60. And Marcus Harrison is only 50 grand. But we need some big defenders. So hopefully these kids, you know, they're long-term prospects. Possibly filter them out of our team and into the real world. They may grow into something special in the future. We'll have to wait and see. Alright, so we're still chasing big defenders and a big striker here for England. So I'm going to continue looking for physically strong players for 3 months. Alright, so let's send out our other scouts here. And this time we are going to go to the Republic of Ireland for 3 months. And we are also going to head off to Asia to see if we can help out the China Republic for 3 months. Right, first report back from China. And we've got 3 targets to keep an eye on. Some decent talent there for China coming through. Right, we're back from the Republic of Ireland for their first report. We've got Kian Walsh and Jason McDonald to keep an eye on. And England brings us back Toby Bailey, Connor Price, and Oliver Collins to keep an eye on. All right, Archie Bailey wants out of the Youth Academy. The English centre-back, 6'5", 60 overall, 86 to 92 potential, so we'll offer him a contract. All right, the final squad report for the season. Let's have a look here and clear out some of this rubbish. But I want to sign in as many players as we can, and we'll just probably end up releasing them. So let me just have a quick look and see how many spots we've got available. Right, so at this stage there's only 1 spot available on our list. So we'll have to do some cleanups once we move into the next season. Marcus Harrison's dropped right off, so we're going to release him. What else have we got here? Taylor looks all right. Okay, so there's some good talent coming through here at the moment. Aeneas, no, sorry, mate. Well, bugger it. We'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. Alright, so that is our youth academy. That'll probably do us for this season. We're just about to finish up. Let's see where Aston Villa is sitting. Alright, second month of scouting here in China. And there is a lot of talent floating around. Dongjiang Liao looks good at 220. Chi Zhu looks good as well. Dui Tian at 190, 6'5". Okay, Wen 120 and Wishing Chi 475. So some decent talent there that we'll probably, hopefully, be able to sign in next month. All right, Ireland has 4 players for us to keep an eye on. Kian Walsh has probably dropped off. We'll get rid of him. So that leaves 3. All right, and England is starting to bring back a little bit of talent. We'll have to keep an eye on them for next month as we need to free up spots all across the board. So next season, when the next report comes back, we'll be able to make some signings. Right, must be time for a full squad report. It is the end of the season, so we'll be wrapping this one up shortly. Pickford's an 87. He has gone up 2. Galini's still at the club here. I'll try and offload him along with Alexander Axelson, 66, gone up 4. Lewis Lee out on loan, 76, gone up 5. Iorfa's a 78, gone up 4. Holgate, 78, gone up 4. So the right back's coming along nicely. Liam Morris out on loan, 67, gone up 3. Centre backs, Rob Holding, an 82, gone up 1. Joe Gomez, 82, gone up 2. Reece Oxford's a 77, gone up 6. Boubacar there, Archie Bailey 61, gone up 1. He's an exciting prospect. Okay, Connor Mason 68, gone up 3. Chilwell's an 81 now, gone up 3. Amavi will try and offload. He's an 80, gone up 2. Jamie Cooper 68, gone up 3. Archie Davis, I put a fair bit of training into his defensive capabilities. He does have the potential to be special. He even made 29 appearances this season at 18 years of age. 76, gone up 10. Mikos at 51, gone up 3. Abusa, okay. Yednak's leaving the club. Charles Gill, we'll try and get rid of him. 83, gone up 2. George Cox is the other Englishman I've been putting some training into. 78, gone up 9. He's an exciting prospect. 6 appearances. He's got a crossing trait already. Can play left and right midfield. and should make his way into the England side in the not too distant future, you'd feel. As most of the wingers don't really have the highest of ratings. I mean, like Walcott and Chamberlain and that are still getting a gig for England, and they're what, 81 and 83 or so. So George Cox wouldn't be too far off. Possibly our first man to make it in from our youth academy. Will Hughes, 82, gone up 2. James Ward-Prowse, 83, gone up 2. Harry Winks is an 82, gone up 3. The tote we need to get rid of. Aiden Bell, 62, gone up 6. Okay, Navarrete, 70. Some of these guys, so their contracts are expiring here after 1 month. So I'm not going to renew them. I'm just going to let them leave the club. We miss out on the money in that, but it frees up spots. I was going to delist them anyway. So, yeah, that sort of helps that out. Shabola, 74, gone up 3. Grealish is up to an 80 now. He's gone up 3. 47 appearances. Played a lot of games here for Villa. 4 goals, 7 assists. Damari Gray, 79, gone up 2. A bust there. Bradley Kelly, 67, gone up 3. Dave Graham, I think he's a Scotsman, so his contract is expiring shortly. Mads Olsen, 71, gone up 3. His contract is expiring, the Danish left winger, so could come into contention at some stage for Denmark. Gauthier, okay. Daniel de Graaf, probably be leaving. Lundgren as well. Edwin de Haan, okay. So there's a lot of kids here that will need to be released. Traore's contract is finishing up. Dominguez. Jack Harrison, 76, gone up 1. He's not happy because he's not getting any game time. On simulation, if you've got a right midfield position and you hire a right winger, they generally don't play in the simulation. So just be wary of that. Marcus Rashford, an 86, gone up 1. Well, he's scored some goals since he has been back, so that's good. Solanke is an 83, gone up 3. Shinoda, Gauthier. Okay, Tammy Abraham only played the 5 games. He's up to an 80 now, but I think he wants to leave the club already. Dominic Rose out on loan, 71, gone up 4. And that is our full squad here at Aston Villa. There will be a lot of changes in the next transfer window. All right, taking a look at this year's statistics, and it's Willian and Sane both scoring 22 goals respectively. Hazard got 16 for Chelsea, so you assume they had a pretty decent season. Jill gets 15 for Aston Villa. Not one of the lads that I would have put in the side to score a lot of goals, but yeah, we're going to try and sell him, and he is our main goal scorer at this stage. Be a little bit tough for us next season. Assist-wise, Grealish gets 7 for us. Costa with 9. What else have we got here? Jill with 5. So he was probably our star player, and we're going to try and get rid of him. Chesney gets 10 clean sheets, along with Courtois and Pickford, all getting 10. Okay, yeah, cool. Yellow cards and red cards we don't give two shits about. Right, so the Premier League finishes like this. Chelsea only losing 1 game for the season, 87 points. We managed to finish there in 5th, so I think that's a EuroLeague spot at least, possibly Champions League, can't remember. But not a bad season there from Aston Villa. Probably just need to turn a few more of those draws into wins and, you know, build up our squad a little bit more, and the boys could be in contention. It's Sunderland, Stoke and Norwich being relegated. And as for how are the Euros going, we will be back with those in the next episode, that's for sure. We sit in 2nd at the moment, but Slovenia are absolutely nipping at our heels. The other 3 sides, well, haven't really done a lot, but Portugal are the team to beat in this European competition. But that's where we'll leave that one. Hopefully you're enjoying this series. Hit the like if you are. Subscribe if you're new around here. Feel free to drop some countries in the comments down below, and if I get the opportunity, we will send out some scouts to those countries as we push on in the next episode in the Euros. Probably still just the qualifiers. Maybe I'll sim through and get to some of the knockout rounds if we can push through. We'll probably play Slovenia if that game does come up for us. But that's where we'll leave it. Thanks very much. I'm Spyro DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.